What's going on, guys? It's your favorite movie YouTuber, The Hungry Movie Buff, back at it again with another movie review. Tonight I'm coming to you with a review of Godzilla X Kong, or Godzilla Kong, the New Empire, whichever one you want to call it. But overall, I just got, can't really see, I mean, you can kind of see the AMC sign, but I just got out of the theater seeing that movie here on this Thursday night. I just kind of wanted to get on here, give you guys my thoughts, my review of the movie. Overall, you know what you're getting when you go into one of these movies is most of the time, especially in certain ones, there's a lot of character development with the characters that nobody cares about. The characters aren't enjoyable or anything like that. Well, I'm glad to say that in this movie, I'm not going to say I just love the characters, but to be honest, there's not a character that I could really think of that I could tell you right now off the top of my head that I could say I was annoyed with. I really enjoyed the characters that were in the movies. I believe that every scene that they were in, they pretty much said what they had to say, and then we got on to Kong and Godzilla. And on that note, pretty much everything to do with Godzilla and Kong, I loved. I thought it was really cool. To be honest with you, I had low expectations going into this movie. This isn't obviously, it's just two big kaiju people teaming up to fight other kaijus. I think I'm not very smart in the kaiju universe, so I apologize if not both of them are kaijus, but I believe they are. I'm still kind of learning in this universe. And but overall, the fights were badass. You get a lot more fights compared to other movies and stuff. Like, when you go to see this movie, you'll be surprised at how many fights there are. There's times in this movie where monsters are pulling out WWE moves, and I thought that was pretty badass because on the side note, except for movies, I'm a really big wrestling fan. So, I mean, that was kind of fun to see in the theater, kind of cheered whenever they did that. So I thought that was kind of like a plus for me in my viewing experience of the film. But it was really badass. Just not a cinematic masterpiece, but just a fun late night blockbuster cheese monster fun of just two badass monsters within Godzilla and King Kong just going at it, whipping ass, going against Scar, the evil person and that has all of Kong's family, well, not really family, but like his people and stuff, basically enslaved and basically just working and stuff. And when Kong finds this out, they, no spoilers, I don't want to get into spoilers, but they end up teaming up and they have to basically free Kong's people. But overall, I had a great time. There were some flaws. It was a little slow here and there, but as soon as you felt it getting slow, it kind of picked up. There's a lot of, like I said, battle scenes. There's no after or post credit or mid credit scenes, so don't worry about staying for that. There's I think the movie's about hour and 49 hour. No, I'm sorry, it's an hour and 57 minutes. I could be wrong about that. Correct me if I am in the comments. But overall, yeah, dude, I had a really good time with this movie. If you're in the mood for just some good old kaiju fights, Godzilla, King Kong, whichever one, I will say in this movie, Godzilla gets plenty of screen time, don't get me wrong, and he has some badass fights too, but Kong takes the front and center of this movie. It's really more so a Kong movie. I believe I read somewhere where it was actually, I think it was supposed to just be Kong. It was supposed to be like a Kong sequel, I guess, to Kong Skull Island, but it actually turned out that they were able to work into the story that Godzilla had a purpose to be in this movie, and which I'm really glad, because I really did enjoy Godzilla versus Kong. I mean, that one obviously had a lot of problems too, but I just enjoy big kaiju fights, and I love Kong and I love Godzilla, and just overall, it's a really good time. But anyways, I'm rambling. I'm kind of hungry, so I'm going to get off here so I can get some food. I appreciate you guys checking in for another video. If there's a movie you want me to talk about, as I always say, put it in the comments. I will talk about it. If you don't mind, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment. I appreciate your business. Have a good day.